Hey everyone, I'm NornQueenAlexis and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have Necrons versus Tyranids. A not so classic matchup, as in the Tyranids would more than likely avoid the Necrons, but the Necrons in more recent history have been actively destroying Tyranids. And this has your little Norn Queen here a little bit nettled. So we decided to go down to this tomb world as it's awakening and show it the full might of the Hive fleet. But this ancient denizen predates us. Maybe they will be the ones to win. I said win. Anyway, today's mission, we have tactical escalation with the weird Dawn of War deployment, which the name I cannot remember. It's the triangle one. So 18-inch gap in the middle so my Tyranids can get nice and close really quickly, which is what we want. And hopefully the Necron's long range doesn't just obliterate us. So, story we have going on, pretty simple. We're in a different sector. We are on an awakening tomb world. The Necrons have already devastated the life force of this planet, and a Genestealer cult, just at the last second, did their uprising and signaled to the Hive fleets to save them. So, let's take a look at these armies, mission, and deployment. So, taking a look at the terrain, we have this nice Imperial outpost. Not too much terrain. We want to get nice and close and fight each other right away. And you'll notice that I have my own kind of terrain. So, going over where the objectives are placed, we have Objective 5 in this building here. We have Objective 6 right here. And then I conveniently lost my Objective 4, so it's right here. We have Objective 3 there, and almost mirroring me, we have Objective 1 there, and Objective 2 in this building. So we have a nice, even distribution of objectives. Oh, yeah. So let's take a look at these armies. Okay, so taking a look at the Necrons, we have a ton of different stuff. Sorry, I moved your models.
No,
my
it's
bad.
not. They're teleporting back. Okay. So this is all Saltech. I got an air wing detachment of 3 Doom size. Basic. You see that in a million lists. I have a spearhead detachment with the Cryptek with the cloak, and these 3 Doomsday Orks. All Saltech again. And then I have my battalion, Saltech as well. I got 9 Two Blades with the Shield Vein loadout, nothing extra, so they're 3-up saves. And I got 3 units of 10 Immortals with Tesla. My HQs, I got Emotech, he is the Warlord. And I got a Overlord, and he has the Veil of Darkness artifact.
Does he have the Red Sword?
No, he's just...
Okay, that's just his favorite ball.
Yeah, he just loves it. It's his favorite. Don't take his toy away from him. And then he, also the extra CP I get from him, I'm giving this Cryptek an extra, have an extra artifact. He's going to have the Abyssal Staff.
All right. And that is probably the quickest army overview ever.
Yep, 1998 points.
Oh my god, it's the Battle of 1998.
Oh, is yours 1998 too?
Yes, it is.
Oh, perfect. All right.
So
there
this
you
is
go.
the Undertaker.
There you go.
That's Mankind.
Okay.
There's a joke there from one of the people in my Discord, and he's going to have a ball with this.
Awesome.
All right, let's take a look at the Tyranids. So, 1998 points of Tyranids. What we have is Hive Fleet Kraken. And that's it. Just Hive Fleet Kraken. No other junk or whatever. So, leading my army, we have a Hive Tyrant. This Hive Tyrant is my warlord. He has wings. He has Catalyst and Psychic Scream. He has Adaptive Biology as his warlord trait. He has monstrous scything talons and one set of twin devourers with brain leech worms. Then, standing next to him is Samurai Jack, my swarm lord. He has Catalyst and Onslaught, which Onslaught works really well with these guys if I use it right, or I'm going to forget. Then we have a unit of Genestealers. There's 20 of them. And 3 units of Rippers. Then in the next battalion detachment, we have a Brood Lord. He has Onslaught. We have a Hive Tyrant with monstrous scything talons and twin devourers with brain leech worms. His psychic powers are Catalyst and Paroxysm. I've never had Paroxysm be that useful, but it's kind of neat. Standing next to him are 10 Gaunts. 10 Gaunts over here. And then a group of 21 Gaunts because of points. Then we have the big boy, my tentacle monster, really popular in Japan right now. He is a Malanthrope. He has chameleonic. Wow, my accent is going to destroy this. He's a chameleon mutation. So he has a -2 to hit. Then standing next to him are 3 Tyrannofexes with Acid Spray and and Stinger Salvo. And they have their powerful limbs because scything talons are silly. These are powerful limbs.
Good, it's a good descriptor for it.
I know, especially once you realize that the Tyranids stimulate their weapons to make them fire. Yeah, so powerful limbs.
Yeah, as opposed to not so powerful limbs.
I mean, you don't want some weak limbs. So that is the army list. 1998 on the nose. Bunch of psychic powers. No psychic powers. Flyers. I have 2 flyers. And I have some flamers to shoot down flyers because this edition is silly. Alright, let's get to deployment. End of deployment. We got 2 squads Gaunts over here. Gaunts, they're Rippers. They'll grow up one day to be Gaunts. We got the 3 units of Gaunts right here. One within... Actually, I can probably just do this and tailor 2 of them to be within range of that. We have the 2 Flying Hive Tyrants and the 3 Tyrannofexes. The Swarm Lord. Everything is right here. There's some Rippers over here, being all adorable. Then, over there, I'm going to take a guess and say that those guys are going to teleport. Or just move.
No, the Warlord has teleport.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So these guys just move fast. You get the Crypt Tech on the end.
Yeah.
He got a little bit confused about where he wanted to be and decided that Tyranids is spooky.
Yeah.
Then we have the 3 Doomsday Arcs just chilling out, getting ready. The 3 units of Immortals surrounding the 2 Lords. Then over here, the Night Scythes decided to show up. So, you got first turn unless I seize. Pablo tells me that he's going to seize. Right now. This is the dice speaking to me. That is the complete opposite.
That's perfect.
So we go on to Necron, turn 1. Necron objectives for turn 1.
Master the Warp.
You can't do that, discard it.
Oh, yeah, yikes.
Why is that even in the Necron deck?
I don't know.
Assassinate, kill a character. That one's easy.
Okay, alright.
And just to go over this really quickly before I forget, I spent 2 CP and prepared positions. End of movement phase. These guys flew up to here. These Tomb Blades all advanced 6 inches. He advanced 2 inches, all moving up as quickly as possible. Over here, these guys amazingly all moved slightly.
Whopping 5 inches.
And these guys stayed still, just kind of hovering in the air. So, we go on to Psychic phase. Alright, that was fun. Now we go on to Shooting phase for Necrons, turn 1. Get this? So you're using Amalgamated Targeting Data, which These three have to see the same target?
Yep. 24 inches away, and they have to be 6 inches within one of them, so they're both 6 inches within the dude. And I just got to pick a point, and then 3 inches of that point, I start rolling some dice to see what gets
Oh,
hit.
that's going to hurt. Wow.
So I think the point is going to be like right here on this dude's butt.
Okay.
Right there. So hopefully it gets this side. Is what I'm
Yeah, that's going to be painful.
Yep. So, I'm going to roll some dice.
Alrighty, so how does this work now?
So, on a 4-up, they get 3d, 3 mortal wounds. But if they're a character, it's a 5-up. But if they're a group of 5 or more models, a unit of 5 or more models, it's going to be on a 3-up.
Okay, so which do you want to roll first for?
Let's just do the group. This is 1 unit here or 2?
This is 1 unit of 20 Genestealers.
Okay, so let's do that one. So, it'll be on a 3-up.
Okay.
No.
That is a 1.
So let's do...
Hive Tyrant?
Hive Tyrant, alright. So he's a character, so it'll be a 5-up.
No. The Patriarch, or Broodlord?
He's a
It's
character,
a 5-up?
right? No.
Okay, and the
Not
girl
a character,
here?
right? So 4-up? Okay.
And that's mortal wounds? That's
3d3
3?
mortal wounds.
Oof, that's going to hurt.
3, 6, 7, 8.
8 mortal wounds, dropping that thing from 14. Wow. Okay.
Down 6.
Down to 6.
Okay. And then the dude next to him.
Okay, and then
We'll go to him.
this one?
Yep, so 4-up.
That is
No.
no, and then
last
5
one,
up.
5-up.
No.
Actually, I'm going to command point reroll this.
Okay.
No. Let me see if I get it back. Oh, yeah, that's the 6 I want. Alright.
Alright, so that was, can they do that every turn? Oh, there has to be 3 of them, right?
Wait, I went down the other. Oh, yes, there has to be 3. So as long as there's 3 alive.
Gee, what do you think I'm going to do during my turn?
Right? So that wasn't as much as I was hoping it was going to be, but hey, I got a good amount of mortal wounds on one guy, so I'm not too...
Yeah, that was pretty devastating.
Alright, could have been a lot worse, but...
This unit now is going to fire its Tesla weapons into the Genestealer unit. They're getting -1 to hit. And I have prepared positions, which doesn't help them at all.
Alright, so 4 times 9, 36 dice. So here you go, 6s explode.
This is going to be a lot.
So it's on 3s. Oh no, -1 to hit, so it'd be...
Unforced.
on 4, so actually 6s won't explode. So,
Oh yeah, because the -1 takes it away.
So actually, no. So those go away. Winning on 3s. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 wounds?
No AP.
Okay. So 13 saves, needing 4s. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 die. Oof, that's really good. So, yeah. Yeah. There we go.
So for 2 CP, I'm going to do Methodical Destruction. So basically, any attack and dealt wounds to a unit, I get to add 1 to the hit rolls.
Well, that's just rude.
So I'm down to 8 command points. So
So the Doomsights now are going to fire into these Genestealers. They're using their Tesla weapons. And do they have the particle beamy thingy? I think that's the technical name for it.
Death Ray?
Yeah.
No, because since I used that stratagem, it took place of the Death Ray shot, so I can't shoot with the Death Ray this turn.
That is such a metal name.
Yeah, the Death Ray. But anyway, so here we go. Since of that stratagem, they're going to be back to hitting on 3s.
That is a lot.
And
Do they
6s explode.
explode?
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. So there's a lot of explosions there.
12 additional shots from this.
They're winning on 3s. Good swing 7.
Okay. That is... I'm not sure if that's really that good.
No, it's not. That was a 1. 15.
15 wounds. 15 saves on 4s. We're just going to take handfuls of these. Alright, so... It's a few dead so far, and I got 1 more to roll. And we have 4-up saves, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wow. 6 die. With that, 6 more die. Alright, so the front unit of Tesla is going to fire into them. They have My Will Be Done, so they're getting +1. The stratagem gives them +1, and then they're getting -1.
From the dude. Right.
So they're hitting on 2s.
Right. And 5s and 6s explode. So only a couple ones and a lot of explosions. So 12, 14.
I don't know what's going on in the background.
6, 8,
This is so
10,
crazy.
12, 14. Okay, so wounding on 3s.
Alrighty.
Oh gosh,
Do you want to roll that over here?
yeah.
That way we don't hit models.
Alright, so wounding on 3s.
This might kill him off. 24 wounds. I have 10 models left. Okay. There's 20 of them. We're just going to roll these first and then pick up some fails. Or successes, I guess. If they're still alive. So I'm just going to count this really quickly. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't need to roll anymore.
Okay.
They are destroyed, and that is first strike.
Alright.
So now both the other units are going to fire into this Trevagon that is wounded down to 6 wounds.
Alright,
So this is all wounding on 5s. That is a lot of wounds.
1, 2.
8 wounds in total. He has a 2-up save from this. I'm not rolling those actually. So let's make sure these actually roll. There we go. He is safe.
Alright.
And now that all you have left is the big guns.
Well, no, I got the other unit of Immortals behind.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yep.
did them both at once.
No.
Ah, all right.
Alright.
-1, +2.
Alright, so there's my explosions.
So many explosions. Feels like I'm playing against orcs.
Oh yeah, that's set 14 again. 2.
Wounding on 5 because of strength 5, toughness 8. And that is a few wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only 4.
Okay. I dropped that for 2-ups. He is fine.
Right. This guy, they're all on high power because they haven't moved, so D6 shots.
And he's going into this.
Yep, and that's 6
6
shots.
shots.
So,
-1 to hit.
yep. So hitting on 4s.
I am okay with this.
So just 1 hit. Wounding on 3s.
Strength 10,
Yep.
yeah. 3s.
Okay, 1 at AP -5.
AP -4, I need a 7. I didn't get it.
It's D6 damage. All right,
3.
I'll take it. 3.
Down to 3 wounds. So it looks like that other one, if you want to kill this.
Yeah, the other one's going to shoot now.
Alrighty.
He's down to 3. So same thing, D6 shots, just 2. 4s. 2 of them.
On 3s.
Alright, just 1.
Okay.
Same thing.
I have no save.
Alright. 3 more damage. There you go.
Does he explode? Please say no. That is a 3. He is fine. Well, he's not fine. He died, but he didn't explode. Alright, and with that, one of the Tyrannofexes is down. Last Doomsday Arc, firing into this Hive Tyrant, D6 shots.
Just 2.
-1 to hit.
4s. 1.
1 hit, 1 miss on 3s.
There we go.
And 4-up Invo. I am gonna... it won't kill him, but I still want him to be combat efficient.
Okay.
So spend 1, and we'll roll a 1, because that's what you do with your
That's the way it
rerolls.
happens. So D6 damage.
And you already spent 1 this phase.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the beauty of these shots.
They're either amazing or terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no middle ground. It's like my flamethrowers. Just out.
Yeah, so
The 2 overlords fired into this Trevagon, doing nothing. And with that, I don't think you're doing any assaults.
no.
And you did not score your objective. Would you like to discard it?
Um,
There's still like 5 characters on the field.
no, I think I'm gonna hold on to it.
Alrighty. So we go into Tyranid, turn 1. Objective for the turn is dominate. Don't make jokes about that. Alright, so that should be fairly simple. So let's go into Tyranid movement phase on turn 1. Okay, end of movement phase. We used opportunistic advance on them and moved them 15 inches this turn. Mostly to surround him because he advanced up and flew over his brothers here, or sisters. It really depends once the hive mind actually leaves whether or not they get a sex or not. Except for the Swarmlord. Swarmlord is always a dude. It's kind of like ants. there's always one male.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. These two stood still because they are going to barbecue some planes, because that makes sense.
Mmm, tasty.
These guys advanced 6. These guys advanced 4. Hive Tyrant did not advance. Swarmlord did not advance because he's going to move himself again. He advanced 6. He did not advance. He just flew over. He is actually up here. So he has a 2-inch charge to get in. And aside from that, the Rippers decided to take a nap back here. I legit forgot about them. And over here, they also took a nap. So yeah. Now we're going to go into Psychic Phase, and we have quite a few Psychic powers. I think I'm mostly just going to smite some airplanes.
Yeah.
Alright, let me check my Psychic powers, and I'll get right back to you. So starting off the phase, he's going to cast Catalyst, and he's going to hit the Swarmlord with it. So, needing a 6. That is a cock dice. That is an 8, and you can't deny for once. So used to my opponents actually denying me.
Yeah.
So that is 1 psychic power, and then he's going to smite this airplane because that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I don't get it.
Oh.
That's good. Which ups my smite rating and doesn't get me it. Cool, cool. Okay, so now that I have smite, well, now that I have pretty much the one that I care about, everybody else is pretty much going to smite. So this one's smiting this airplane. He is going to get it for D3. And that is 1.
Okay.
And he's going to also cast Smykic Scream. That is the word for it. He gets it, so it's another D3. That is 1 more damage to this thing.
So it's down to 10.
So that is 3 psychic powers already done. He is going to cast Smite, needing a 3, 5, 6, 7. And he's going to get Big Smite, which is cool. Ooh. So I need Simon. How many of them are just going to go away? Just come on, give me a big number. 6. Yeah. That is painful.
Yeah, you got your big number. All right, I'm going to take these 6.
You're going to make my charge harder? You rude. Mm-hmm. All right.
Not that
now needing 5, 6, 7, 8. Needing 8. Psychic Scream. Not Psychic Scream. Smite from him into the same unit. He is not going to get it, but I'm going to spend the command point and be dumb here. And I'm going to reroll the 2 into a 1.
Of course.
That has been the roll every time.
Gods will it. Yes.
All right. So that is the end of my Psychic Phase. I do actually score this right now. So we're going to go into Shooting Phase. And essentially he's just going to move himself. And everything else is going to get some shooting done. These 2 units of Gaunts, actually this unit of Gaunts fired into here, did 1 damage. 2 of these Gaunts shot into them, killed 1. Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Swarmlord moved himself up. That's supposed to be at the end, but whatever. And now we're going to do the fun shot. He's going to fire everything into this. We're going to fire the 8 Stinger Salvos first. These are hitting on 4s, -1 for hard to hit, so 5s. And we'll actually hit quite a few times. And then it's strength 6, so needing 4s. And that is 2 wounds at -1, so 2 4-up saves. And we'll deal 1 damage.
All right.
So now we have 4 shots with Flamethrower. And that is going to be 10, 12. How many wounds does it have? 8. You know what? 12 is...
11.
Oh, wait, no, that one has 8 now.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 11 shots. I miscounted, my bad. 5, 10, 11. Wounding on 4s. That is...
Oh, it's only 10 dice. You got 1 more.
Oh. It doesn't matter. So, we got 5 at AP -1.
Okay, so 4.
We have the demo guy, but you guys can come play it anytime.
And
failed 3 of them.
So it's 3d3 damage. That is going to be 3, 6, 7.
Oh.
And I'm going to spend the command point now to try to kill it.
You would be down to 1 health otherwise.
And we kill it.
Okay.
Does it crash and burn?
Actually, that'd be... Actually, I would like... Oh, it does. Okay.
All right.
All right. I mean... Hey,
Ow.
might as well.
I think are worth it. Like,
So on the 20 gaunts,
So yeah,
it's also going to hit all of your Doomsday
not
arcs.
this one.
Oh, no, it's from its hull.
No, these aren't. This is measured from the base.
Does it measure from
No,
base?
yeah, they're not hover. These are hover. These measure from hull. That's
Let's go with the Hive Tyrant first.
so D3.
That is
so
2. So he is down to 10.
All right, he's already got a.
Yes, whatever. I'll put that there. This one?
That one, okay. D3 again. Oop, it's cocked. Let's roll again. All right,
2. So he is down to 9.
All right.
Wait for it. The gaunts.
Little dudes. So 1.
Pat.
And this guy, right?
Yep. And
one.
just 1. So
Alright.
down to 8.
And then my own Dune Scythe.
Yep.
2.
2. Okay. And do you want to... Here, let's just move it this way. And then I'll hand it to you.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
No,
I just don't want to hit any of the other models.
no, yeah. So this one's down to 12. Right?
Alright.
No, 10, sorry. They started 12.
So now, this one is going to fire into this. So we have 8 shots. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is going to be hitting on 5s, which is still 3 hits. And then these are going to be wounding on 4s for 2 wounds at AP -1, so 2 4-up saves.
Alright. Oh, failed one.
Alrighty. And now the Flamethrower
There's just 1 damage.
is going to be, yes, 12, 16, 17. Alright, 17 wounding on 4s. So I'll take little handfuls and do this. And we'll eventually wound. Okay, so we got only 5 wounds,
Alright.
which might be enough to kill it.
It was AP -1, right?
AP -1.
4s.
3.
So 3 go through.
And out of those 3, we'll do 4 damage.
4 damage. Alright, so down to 5.
Okay. So this Hive Tyrant is going to shoot it. I have 12 shots, so 5, 10, 12. And these are hitting on 5s, because for some reason Hive Tyrants still get -1. Or hitting on 4s, my bad. He hits on 3s normally. Okay. That is 1 solid hit, and that is no wound. Okay, good job. You know what? He's too busy fighting that hell brute.
Yeah, he's exhausted.
This Hive Tyrant's going to fire at those 3 remaining warriors, mortals. So 5, 10, 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. Okay, so we got a few misses. Oh, we got a lot of misses. Wounding on 3s.
Oh!
Okay, just 1. 1 normal save.
Oh.
Hey, we get 1.
What was that one?
Alright. And, yeah. That is going to do it for our shooting phase, I think. Shot, 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 shot. Can't really shoot. Shot, shot. Can't shoot. Yeah, that's shooting phase. So now we'll go into charge o'clock. And one of the things that is immediately going to charge is this guy into them.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll the charge distance. We'll do the Overwatch off camera. And that's going to be 7 inches, so he is going to make it. Next up, the Swarmlord is going to declare them and them as the charge target. So those 2 guys get to shoot. And he is going to make it.
Oh, just
That's
one.
an explode.
Oh, yeah, because he's -1 on this one.
Yeah, he's out of the
Just
range.
1 wound.
He makes the save.
Okay.
And with that, he will go ahead and charge in. And then the Hive Tyrant up here is going to charge this airplane. Because
Oh boy.
I have fly.
Alright.
We'll do the Overwatch off camera. Next up, this Hive Tyrant's going to charge this plane, because charging planes is fun. That is going to be a 5-8. He might make it.
Alright.
So we're going to start over here with the Swarmlord. He has 6 attacks. He's putting 3 of his attacks... Actually, he's just going to put all of his...
But hold on, I'm gonna,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna heroically intervene.
You can't get to him. You can't move through their bases.
Yeah, but if I move him this much, is he,
He
not
has-
with an inch of another?
So unfortunately, he can't heroically intervene because he cannot get within an inch of him. So yeah, we're going to start over here. I want to make sure that these guys are dead. So I'm going to put 6 attacks into those 2 guys, which this will absolutely annihilate them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put 4. I'm going to put 4, and I'm going to put his tail into the other unit.
Okay.
So 2 attacks from this into the bigger unit. Hitting on 2s, wounding on, I think, 2s. Either way, those are 2 wounds at -3.
Alright, so 6 ups. Nope.
And those 2 of those guys are obliterated. And that is all hits on the other 2. And that is 2, and I get to re-roll these. So that is 4 wounds on those 2.
AP at all?
AP -3.
Okay, so it's 6s. Fail them all.
All right, so back.
There we go.
And then I have a tail attack, which misses.
Alright.
So then I'm going to have this guy go. Actually, no, I'm going to pay the 3 command points. So 8, 7, 6, 5. And he's going to attack again. So he has 6 attacks, and he's going to go into that bigger unit. Or he could miss. That's cool. And wow, he did terrible. 2 wounds, AP -3.
Okay, yeah. So 6s.
I
Nope.
do want to correct something that I did wrong before. He actually doesn't have a reroll, but you failed all 4 regardless.
Okay.
So 2 die from the bigger unit.
Alright.
And then he has his tail that hits on 2s. That's a hit. And that is a wound.
Okay. AP on this? That doesn't matter.
Yeah. Broodlord now, hitting on 2s because he himself is a Genestealer. That is 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling to wound. The 6s are AP -4. So those 2 are just going to kill. And that is 1 wound at AP -1.
4 up. No.
So that is 3 guys dead.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll do the 2 Hive Tyrants into the airplane. So I'm just going to do both of these into this airplane. We are going to pile in to get closer. And he's going to pile in to touch this airplane as well. I'm going to keep him pretty much there.
Yeah.
But he's touching that airplane.
Gotcha.
It's not going to do anything, but it's just getting me a little bit closer.
Yep.
He has monster scything talons. So, re-rolling to wound. Where was that for the Swarm
Wow.
Lord?
Nice.
But that is 5 wounds, 4 wounds,
AP on this?
AP -3.
Okay, so 6s. Fail 3.
And that is 9 damage.
And it is exploded. Well, no, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, you don't say that. That's rude. Don't explode in my face again. Okay, good. That's quite the opposite. It implodes.
Yeah, it implodes.
So with that, this one is now going to pile in more to this thingy. Yeah, good job. That thing can attack back.
Yeah, so let me think here. So I'm gonna do, I'm actually not gonna pile in that much. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
All right.
Okay, yep. So,
End of combat. We have 3 guys left here. They punched him for 1 damage. This guy took 3 attacks. Nothing happened. So now we go on to morale phase. They have a -7 morale. So let's hope for some failure.
So bizarre.
yeah.
7 plus
Slash seems very chaotic.
5. That is over 3. So they are gone.
So no, 5. They had leadership 10, right?
Yep.
So they lost 7, so that's 12. That's 2 over their
Oh,
leadership.
2, 2, 2.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
So they are. There's 2
Literally
gone.
just cornered.
And they ran
Yeah.
away, so they can't reanimate.
They worship like a goddess.
With that, we also scored first strike. And that ends the turn. We scored 1 point for dominate.
Yep.
And there is no other ability to this. Just score 1 if you cast 3. It would be cool if it said cast 6, get D3. But whatever. And with that, we end Tyranid turn here. And we go on to Necrons, turn 2. Drawing up to the turn number, you get 1 more. And it's
Reclaim and recapture. Roll d6 when this is generated. If the result is an odd number, score d3 victory points if you control all 3 odd number objectives at the end of this turn. And if it's an even number, score d3 if it's all 3 even numbered objectives. Alright, so let's see. load these up. 5.
So it's all odd.
So all odds.
Luckily, you have an even one right here.
2. That's odd.
That's odd.
So
and I
need to
have
get-
the odd one on my side.
Okay.
Alright, so Silver Unit trying to reanimate. You have 7 of them. Needing a 3.
5s.
Oh, wow.
So 3 of them come back.
Okay. And the other ones can still try to come back. Next turn. And they come back in combat, right?
No, they cannot be within an inch of an enemy unit, and they have to be in unit coherency as well. So that's what's tough about this. I think if I put him there.
Yeah, he's good there, but
And then
I don't know if you can...
I don't know. Let's see. Unit coherency is what, 2 inches?
Yes.
So.
See, this is where it's important to bring like a 2-inch measuring stick.
Yeah, so I think.
So after measuring off camera, we got 4 of them. Well, 4 of them in the unit. 3 back.
Yep. Emotech's going to do double my will be dones on those units as well.
He's going to show himself better than the Lord, not let the Lord do it.
Yeah, you know, he's.
Can the Lord do it to himself?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
So
So,
he
he
might
can
as
do it to
well-
himself. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do it to himself. Why not? Okay.
So, movement phase on
Yes.
Necrons, turn 2. Okay, so, end of Necrons movement. We have the Doom Croissant moving over here. Ha ha ha.
It's very fancy.
It is very fancy. It's got its death ray, which almost killed this thing in Overwatch and then rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Over here, these guys just got out of 24 inches, or just stayed in 24 inches so that they can all shoot.
And he's within 12 inches for his
Yep.
staff. Yep.
So he's going to shoot at this. The Doomsday Arcs continue to do their menacing floating.
Yes.
It's menacing. And they stayed still.
Yeah.
Aside from like lightly going up and down like this.
A little bit of flapping in the breeze.
Yeah, yeah. These guys retreated from combat. Imotech looked at his hand and he's like, oh my god, my hand is gigantic. He stayed still. My will be done was done on these, and you'll notice that some Necrons disappeared and reappeared
Dun dun dun.
to attack my adorable little rippers.
I don't like him.
See, I think this is mean, but luckily I anticipated this, and I made an arrow to point out where he was going to go to.
Oh, see?
That's actually really convenient because that's 2 squads.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So just outside of 9 inches, and he's like, guys, I'm going to throw a ball and distract them. See, he was smart this entire time. He brought his ball to distract these guys to charge in.
Go fetch, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense.
So, end of movement phase, we go into psychic phase, and now shooting phase.
Yes, okay.
I'm really curious how they're gonna.
Alright, so right now the Tomb Blades are going to pick their target.
Well, first I'm going to do
This dude?
Crit Tech. Yeah, he's going to do this. So I roll 3 dice. If it's larger than
And is that
leadership, yep, it's D3 mortal wounds. So it's leadership 10, so I need more than 10. 4, 8, 10. Oh, wait, is it 10 or... Wait, is it or more or exactly more? Hold on. That's going to be important.
Is equal to or greater, so it is D3. And that is 1.
It's just 1, okay.
Do you want to re-roll that into a 1?
No, because I'm going to do Methodical Destruction
Okay.
on him now.
So now that you
I'm going to see if I get any command point back from that. I do. I get 1 back.
Woo!
So
And that's your
plus
only 1?
Yep. So everything is +1 to hit on that. So the Tomb Blades are going to fire into it.
Alrighty, that's a lot of shots. Needing 2s, 5, 6s explode. That's a lot. We'll get back to you with this. That's how many explode.
Yeah, so let's just do the normal, right? So, okay, so we got, there was 3 that were not in there. So,
Toughness 7.
Okay, so 5 anyways.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds so far.
Alrighty.
So I'm just right there.
And then we'll do this really
Yeah,
quickly.
those explosions. So the next batch. Alright. So we need 5s.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 2 more.
Yep.
There you go.
So 5. So another 9.
Okay, so that is 17.
And then that is 5, 4, 9 times 2 is 18. So 18 more. All right.
Oof, that is so many shots from them.
15. 16, 18. All right.
Okay.
5s again. Ugh. Can't hold
Can't
all these dice. All right, here we go.
I just can't
Five
imagine
again.
a normal mission on this specific one
1,
because
2,
of the whole
3,
wall
4,
thing.
5.
23 in total. Okay, so here's the first 5. Needing 3s. This is no AP. Alright, there's 1. So here's 10. That's 3 more. That's 4. Here is 15. That is 1 more. And here's 20. And here's 23. And that is 1 more. So he's taking 6 in total.
He's down to 2 wounds left.
Oof. Okay. Down to 2. Probably should have put Catalyst on him. Just put that right there.
Okay.
Doomsday Ark firing its big old cannon into this Hive Tyrant and the little guns into them. So big cannon rolling a 1.
D6 shots.
Oh my god, I love it.
So hitting on 2s because of this.
Yep.
Alright.
That's a hit.
And then wounding on 3s. No.
Do you want to command point it?
Yes, I will actually.
Okay. That is a wound. So, Simon, I'm gonna. Ooh, do I trust Simon or Isaac or Pablo? Pablo saves me the most.
Okay.
4+ invulnerable save. Whoops. That is cocked. I can't. I have to go by my rule. I can't balance the dice on that. Yes! Oh, he lives.
Okay. Okay.
So that just fired all of its weapon, or all of its Gauss thingies into this, and it missed.
Yeah, nothing.
So just to clarify this, because a lot of people try to call me wrong on this, that thing only has 1 Gauss thing that has rapid fire, correct?
No, it has 2 Gauss arrays in their rapid fire.
Okay.
The technical on it, it says they're loaded with. They have 2 Gauss flare arrays.
So you fired both of them at
Both of
them?
them, yeah.
Okay.
But it was total 10 shots, but they're not rapid fire to make it 20. So it was just 10 shots.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So this thing is firing everything into here?
Yes. I needed to be dead.
Don't do that, that's rude. Alright,
Gotta
the
get my-
Death Ray, because
So
that's the
D3
coolest.
shots.
3 shots.
So 3 shots, so 3s. Or no, hitting on, well, no, hitting on 2s because he got the stratagem on him, right? They're not
Yep.
minus ones. So hitting on 2s.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Wounding on 3s, strength 10. 3 of them, AP minus a billion, AP minus 5.
It doesn't matter the AP minus because I have... Okay, okay. Isaac, Pablo, Simon, protect this Hive Tyrant with 4-ups. I need this right now.
Heavy.
Pablo,
one.
Pablo,
He had
Pablo.
to do this 6 before.
Pablo. Come on. I will give you a hug at Nova if you succeed this dice right now. That's it. You're not getting a hug.
All right, so D6 damage. There we go.
He is unfortunately dead, and I don't think he can hit anything with his explosion, and he doesn't explode anyway. Imotech firing into the Broodlord. He's got 3 hits with the Flamer.
All right. So,
Strength 5, I think.
well, hitting on 2s, he's not minus 1 or anything, is he?
Oh no, it's an auto hit. It's a Flamer.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, strength 4, actually.
Oh, so wounding on 5s.
Yeah. So
And that
just
is 1 wound.
Yep. Oh!
Takes it.
Okay, and then the rest of his shots. So 3 shots hitting on 2s. So all 3
hit.
hit. Strength 6, so wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 4s.
Oh, 4, sorry. So just 2.
Here we go.
AP minus 3.
He will fail both of them,
2 damage each.
and he is dead. Yeah.
So that's 2 characters, correct, this turn?
Yep.
So if I can get a third.
Everything from these 2 into him.
Alright, so this one over here, D6 shots.
Or 6.
The big
6 shots. Uh-oh.
So, hitting on 3s.
Here we go.
Okay, they all hit.
Wounding on 3s.
So 3, AP minus 5.
Okay. 4 up. Oh no!
D6 damage each.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. It's 5.
11.
11, so
Wow.
5, 10, 11. Okay.
Yeah, 11. I'm glad I
He is going to... he's going to take a lot. I think he might
ignored
have
3.
died.
Well, no, so he takes 8 wounds, so he's down to 4.
Okay, he lives. Down to 4.
All right, then all the Gauss flare, it's in rapid fire.
Yep, and we'll get back with that in just a second. 5 4-up saves. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, hang on.
Okay.
5 ups.
Oh.
He'll take 3.
Oh my, down 1 to 1 wound.
Down to 1.
Oh my. Alright, so the other Doomsday Ark, same thing.
Yeah, he's gonna die to this.
D6 shots. Oh, just
One shot. He might survive this.
Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3.
Oh, there it is. There's the big 2.
Wait, did I command point re-rolled already. I did that for
Yeah, you did.
his wound. So no, nothing. So right to the Gauss Flare.
Okay.
Ooh.
6 4-up saves. He will pass 3 of them. And then he needs to make 3 5-ups. He does not. And does he ooh. Actually.
How does...
So, 6 up, see if he explodes.
Ooh.
He does not. So with that, the Swarm Lord is unfortunately dead.
Right, that's a 3rd character for me.
These Immortals are going to fire at these 3 Rippers in the back. And with no surprise, the Rippers are destroyed. Needing a 9 to charge in here during the charge phase. I have no Overwatch.
I'll advance with the combat.
8.
Yeah, there's no... I'm not command point re-roll that because...
Okay.
Yeah. No,
And I think that is it for your charge phase.
Yes.
So we go into Tyranid, turn 2. Oof, we took some damage.
Okay, so do you want me to talk about my points I got here?
Yep.
Okay, so it says score 1 victory point. During this turn, I destroy 3 characters, so I get D3 victory points for that.
D3 is
Yep.
2.
So 2 victory points for that one. And then reclaim and capture I couldn't get because I wasn't able to make that charge, the odd-numbered one. So I have to hold on to that.
Alrighty. So, Tyranids, turn 2. Okay, objectives for turn 2, we have Scour the Skies and Secure Objective 4, which I think I have. That's 6.
Is this one 4? Where is it at?
Yes, it is. It's somewhere under there. It is 4.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yep. Okay, end of movement phase. These guys all moved so they're within 3 inches of him. All of these gaunts moved up. All of these gaunts moved up. All of these gaunts moved up. No one advanced. These guys moved away just so that they're out of line of sight and so that they can steal that objective, because I'm a jerk. Over here, this Hive Tyrant flew over so that he can get his guns within range of them, but also be able to assault this. I might actually put all of his guns in this now. So with that, we're going to go into Psychic phase. He is going to cast Catalyst on himself. He is going to get it. And then he's going to smite this. And he gets that as well. So D3 for 2 damage to it.
Down to 10.
And with that, we end the Psychic phase. And we're going to go right into the shooting phase. I'm going to do all the gaunts off camera because they're hilarious. The gaunts went ahead and shot into them and destroyed the Immortals. These gaunts fired into that vehicle, did nothing. So now we're going to take... we're going to have the Hive Tyrant fire into this. 12 shots hitting on 4s. So we got 7 hits, wounding on 4s. That is a total of 2 wounds.
AP?
No AP.
3's up. Failed 1.
We got him for 1, so he's down to 9. Boop. Okay. Oh, these 2 moved. So they're only getting 2d6. So we'll take... this thing is here, and I need to scour the skies. I'm going to take this one and fire into here with all of its weapons. So these are going to be hitting on 5s. Stinger Salvo hits once. Wounds once, AP -1.
4. I'm good.
That is good. And then 2d6 flamethrowers. That is 12 auto hits. Wounding on 4s. Wow, we will not wound that much. But we'll wound 4 times. AP -1.
Alright, so 4s.
Oh yeah, and I am spending the command point to deal extra damage with these.
Okay, so 2 go through.
Okay, so minimum damage is 2, so let's go ahead and do 4 damage to it. No, it's not worth it, so it's down to 5.
Yeah, may as well search.
I should be able to kill it in combat now. Okay, this one is going to fire at that Doomsday Arc. 2d6 flamethrowers. That is 6.
So,
Do I want more than that? No. Okay. Wounding on 4s. There's your T4. Or T6. That's 2 wounds at AP -1.
Alright, so
Look online real quick.
5s.
One with like the cast emblem on them.
Failed.
1 goes through. D3 damage. That is 3
Alright,
damage.
climb shielding roll. So I need a 1 or a 2. No.
So 3 damage. And then 4 shots with the Stinger Salvo. And that is going to be no hits.
we'll go with the statue.
So unfortunately, we are out of shooting attacks. So we're going to go right into combat phase. He's going to charge into here. He makes it. Who would have guessed?
To the doom side, so D3 shots.
Oh.
So 3.
Alright, so Hive Tyrant is going to go ahead and fly his happy little butt all the way back to here. And he's at 10 wounds. Make sure we remember that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and attack now. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Oh!
That is 2 hits.
I told you about that one.
Wounding on 3s. That is okay. Rerolling 1s. Okay. So 1 wound.
Alright, AP?
-3.
6.
Makes it.
Ooh!
Alright,
Beautiful.
the tail. I think it was this one. I'm gonna assume it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
And it actually wounds. AP -0.
And the initiative's
3 up.
way better than.
Good.
Alrighty.
Kill team's just who's
Then I'm gonna
closer as well.
spend
First you roll 6 dice,
and do
you
attacks
show
again.
Only one side.
So
Each
4
one
attacks.
digit number. Every that show multiple. Yeah,
Alrighty,
3
that's
times.
3 hits,
You get
1
special
reroll.
powers for your faction based on
That's
special
all 4. Wounding on 3s.
Yeah, see.
That is 2 wounds. AP -3 on these 2.
Alright, double 6s, yeah.
Oh, you got
one
1. So 3 damage. Going through it.
Okay.
So dropping it down to 2. And on the off chance that my tail actually kills it, it does not hit.
Wait, we roll once, right?
No, only on the site.
Oh.
All that's alright.
Alright. So with that, that thing does get to attack its 1 attack back.
Well, what's his damage at now?
2.
2. Oh yeah. So I need a 6.
Woo!
I've been lucky so far. No.
Alrighty. And oh yeah, we are gonna assault him.
Yeah.
That was one of the other things that I meant to do.
All right.
Consummated into combat over here. Consummated into combat over here. I'm gonna do these attacks off camera. Imhotep is surrounded by a bunch of screaming idiots. Let's see what happens. Okay, so end of combat. 1 damage there. No damage to Imhotep. Imhotep killed 2 in response. I do have some synapse. They're out of synapse. And yeah, this happened. Nothing happened here. So leadership on them. 4 plus 3 that died. 5, 6, 7. So 2 more die. If you just want to hand me 2. Yeah, leadership 5. Okay. And with that, we end my turn. Unfortunately, we did not deal enough to kill this thing. I feel that Hive Tyrants need a buff. At least 5 attacks. So, at the end of the turn, we score objective 4. And I think I'm going to hang on to Scour the Skies because it's down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So, with that, we go on to Necrons, turn 3. Right, Necron, turn 3, you're drawing 2 more.
Defend objective 1. Overwhelming firepower.
Kill something with shooting and defend 1, which is right here, which you're already starting.
Okay.
Movement phase, that thing fell back from combat. It can still shoot because it has fly. These 2 stayed still. Over here, all the Tomb Blades and the Cryptek moved up. The Cryptek advanced. Over here, he moved here and gained back a wound. That one's back at full wounds, and that one's at 12 wounds. Over here, these guys moved up, and that's pretty much it. And he got his ball back. He's like, well, these guys are boring. They don't like going after
That's a
this ball.
60 billion-year-old ball. Right?
Actually, they're only 60 million years old.
Or million, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. According to Necron's 3rd edition codex, they are 60 million years old.
That's right.
Which apparently is when all life started in the galaxy in 40k.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep.
All right.
Good thing they got rid of that, right? The scythe, hitting on 5s, is going to be shooting everything into here. This thing shot into them, killed 1 base. And now, over here, Cryptek is going to fire into here with the leadership weapon.
Yep.
So 3d6 needing higher than 10.
10 or higher.
That is not higher than 10.
I haven't command point reroll my shot phase yet. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Command repoint the 1 here.
See, rerolling
All the
1s
time.
into 1s.
There we go. Do I get it back?
And you
No, I don't.
don't. Okay.
Okay, 2 more rounds. We have to take
All right. All the Tomb Blades are gonna fire into him.
Okay. So 36 shots hitting on 3s. That is 1 ton of dice. These are the explode. We have 3, 6, 7. So that's an additional 7, 14, 21 shots.
So
It's this plus 21.
only 3 so far.
Okay, so
No, 4. Sorry, 4.
4 so far, and then do 21 rolls.
So that's because that's so 14 more. Yeah.
We could always
Yep.
use this turn.
5s again.
Wounding on 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4 more.
So 8 dice, or 8 wounds. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here's the first 4. That is going to go through with 2 so far. 5 up to ignore damage. That is 2 wounds so far. So he's down to 8. And then he's down to 8.
Dang. Okay.
This one's gonna fire now the high-powered laser thingy into here. Goes into there. D6 shots into the Hive Tyrant is 2. Hitting on 3s. That is 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. That's 1 wound. All right, protected. You know what? I said Isaac. Isaac, now this is your responsibility. I'm gonna slap you if you fail. Is that cocked? No, it's not. Okay. Even though that balanced on top of a Ripper's base.
So D6 damage.
Yep. That is 1 damage. Okay. 7.
All right.
Gauze flare away. We'll do off camera. So the next one is firing the high powered into this and fired its other weapon into the gaunts. They got obliterated. So now the D6 shots. That is 1 shot. That is a hit. And that is a wound. All right, Pablo, save him. What is this?
D6.
Wow.
Rolling 1s all the time.
Down to 6.
All right.
Oh wait, he has Catalyst too. He ignores one of those, so he's at 7. Okay. So this one's gonna fire its low-powered into here, and it goes into the gaunts over there.
So D6 shots.
6 shots. And this is strength.
Hitting on 3s. 8.
Ooh.
So hitting on 3s.
Okay. That is 4 hits.
So wounding on 3s.
Here we go. That is 3 wounds.
AP minus 4.
That is 2 going through. Damage.
D3 damage.
Okay. That is going to be 4. 4 ignore damage. I ignore none of that. So he's down to 3. Not combat efficient anymore, but he's still there. And that thing killed the gaunts very easily.
So he was the teacher.
So now we go into charge o'clock because nothing else can shoot because these are out of line of sight of everything.
I'm gonna go ahead and declare a charge. Tomb Blades and the Cryptek are gonna charge him.
Ooh, okay. So this guy did not get anything in Overwatch so far. For the Tomb Blades, you rolled a 6, re-rolling it with a command point. 6.
Do I get it back? Watch this be a high number. No, I don't
No,
get it back.
no, it's just gonna keep rolling 1s. And I don't think the Cryptek would have to run around now.
He's fly though.
Oh, he's fly, so yeah, go for it. He has like a
You
10
need
inch.
what? 10?
Yeah, because he's an inch behind them.
10
10.
made it.
But I do get to Overwatch him.
Yeah.
So we got a manage of 2 hits on him, but he saved both, and now he's in combat.
Attack, hitting on 3s.
That is a hit.
Strength 5, so wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 5s.
Oh, 5, sorry, I went the other way, so nothing.
Alrighty, now I have a bunch of attacks back at him. Weapon skill 4+. That is 1 hit. And he is under toughness 6, right?
Yeah.
So that's 1 wound, and then we have the tail. The tail does not hit.
AP
AP
on that?
minus 3.
So I can't save it.
Alright, so it's just a flat 3 damage to him.
3 damage.
Down to a single wound. And we have this fight over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
2 died here, and I dealt 1 wound back. I feel accomplished. And with that, we end the Necron's turn. And we have...
I don't have that odd objective yet to get this. I have to wait 1 for your turn to get this one. And then Overwhelming Firepower, I did wipe out a unit, so I do get 1 point.
Yep, you wiped out 2 units.
Not quite 3, yeah.
Alrighty. So now we go into Tyranids, turn 3. Objective for the turn, we have Domination, which is if I control every objective marker. And Witch Hunter, that's an impossibility. And Big Game Hunter. Ooh, I can actually do that. End of movement phase, these guys stood still. We retreated from combat here, and he shifted over. These 2 stood still. So now we go into Psychic phase. So he's going to do Catalyst on himself. He's not going to get it. That's a big deal. Alright, he's going to smite him. He gets it. He's smited.
He's dead.
Okay, here you are.
Actually, hold on. Keep him there because I'm going to reanimate him.
Are you going to spend the command points to reanimate him?
It has to be at the end of this phase, but yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to go into Shooting phase.
Well, that's the end of Psychic? Okay, so I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
It's 1 command point. See if I get it back. No.
You don't.
And it's on a 4-up, he comes back.
Stay dead.
No! He stays dead.
Alright, I'm going to pick him up very carefully.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
No problem. Boop. Alright. So this thing's going to put all of its shots. I do want to kill those. No, I'm going to put them all into... These things are scary, but they're not terrifying. Yeah, he's going to put everything into that. 4 shots, hitting on 4s with Stinger Salvo. That is 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. That is 1 wound, AP minus 1.
On him?
Yep,
Alright, so 5 up. I'm good.
makes it. Alrighty. 4d6 flamethrowers. That is going to be 11. Wounding on 4s. Okay, and 2 more. Alrighty, so we got a total of 4 at AP minus 1.
So 5. Oh, hey. Only failed
1 goes through. D3 is 2. You need to roll a 1.
Nope.
2 damage.
Down 10.
This one's going to put its flamethrower into here, and its stinger salvo into here. Actually, no, it's going to put everything into here. Now watch, this stinger salvo is going to kill it. Hitting on 5s. Okay. And 1 wound, AP minus 1.
4. Nope.
Hurts it, down to 2. 4d6 flamethrowers. It's 17. 18. So that's 5, 10, a lot. 17 here.
If you have a guy who's just standing behind your cult, that's
Yep. I'll do 2.
yeah, like
Okay.
shooting him.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. AP minus 1.
You did 2 damage to both of them.
Oh, 8. 8.
8. 4s.
Yeah, I mean that's
So I failed 5 of them.
So he's dead no matter what.
Yep. Does he explode?
Binary.
Crash and burn? No. So he is removed.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have charge phase. Oh wait, he has shooting. So changed up his shooting. I went after that, dealt 1 wound. So now we go into charge phase. I am just going to do that fight. So 1 guy died there, and I dealt no wounds back. And at the end of my turn, I get Big Game Hunter. I get Scour the Skies, and I'm discarding Domination. And with that, we go on to Necrons, turn 4.
Was that?
At the end of my turn, you did score defend objective 1.
Those 2 points.
And now you draw 2 for your turn.
We're on round 4.
Oh yeah, 3 for your turn.
So Dust and Ashes, nominate a Necrons character from your army, score 1 victory point at the end of the game if this character is alive on the battlefield. Imhotep.
I would choose him. He's out of the game. Because Imhotep is at 5 wounds with a bunch of monsters looking at him.
Well, he regains D3 wounds back a turn.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
So no, I'll stick with what I chose. So I'll do Imhotep. It's fine. Secure objective 3.
Should be easy now.
And psychological warfare.
That's going to be
failed
tough.
morale test. Okay.
So it actually makes perfect sense to pick Imhotep over the other Lord. My idea was that the other Lord will be out of combat for the entire game, but if I did happen to jump over to him and kill him, that would be a bad thing. But those gaunts are going to make it so that he's never getting out of combat. Because he
Never getting shot at for a while, at least.
Yeah, since he simply can't kill as many and I can't kill him. Okay, so these guys moved up and got on top of the building. He ran here. They all ran, but my will be done, so they get to shoot. The Tomb Blades came around to the Hive Tyrant. That levitated slightly higher by a millimeter. That one did a wheelie and then went back, and that one stayed still. So now we go into your amazing psychic phase.
Yay!
Good job.
All right. Okay.
Shooting phase.
Shooting phase. So what I'm going to do is...
High-powered into the Hive Tyrant, the Gauss into here.
Well, wait, what's his toughness?
T8.
And that's T...
7.
Screw it. Everything's going in there.
Everything into him. The high-powered shot. 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 4s. Because of -1 to hit.
One. So just 1.
Oh, that helped.
3s. Yeah.
Okay. Here it is. Simon, please protect my tyrant. Thank you, Simon.
All right. And then the gal.
Saved everything.
So the next 2, I'll do this one. This one is going to be the same thing. Everything into that.
Everything into here. So D6 shots. 4.
Again.
Hitting on 4s.
Well, wait, hold on.
Hitting on 4s.
Just
1 hit.
Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
That is wound. Simon, I'm trusting you. Protect my Hive Tyrant. Thank you.
Alright, so...
The Gauss actually dealt 2 damage to him. He's down to a
does more
single
than the
wound.
Doomsday Cannon does. It's crazy. Him's going to be the same exact thing. Everything into him.
Okay.
So D6 shots. The big 6.
6 shots. Well, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Hitting on 4s.
So just 3.
Wounding on 3s.
3.
Alright, Simon, Isaac, and Pablo. Protect my Flyrant. I love you guys, please. Oh, I hate all of you, you jerks.
Oh.
Does it explode? Oh, that's gonna hurt. So, from the explosion, we dealt 2 wounds here, 3 wounds here, and 3 wounds here. And unfortunately,
Let's slay the Warlord, too.
my Warlord gets detonated. All of these guys now are going to fire into him. They dealt a total of 10 wounds to it. So here's the first 5. He will fail 3 of them. And then here's the next 5. He took 5 wounds from that. So he's down to 7.
He doesn't have any of the Feel No Pain stuff, right?
No, not anymore. These immortals are firing here. 4 can see.
Alright, so 2s, 5s, and 6s explode.
There we go.
So that many. So do that. So
Wounding on 3s.
or 3, sorry, straight 5.
I'm good with whatever.
Wait, there's more.
Okay.
Oh,
That many?
I'm just going to take these.
Yeah, exactly.
got your credit card
That is 1, 2. They're dead.
Alright.
There's more.
Have the Tomb Blades charge him.
Okay. 4d6 flamethrower shots. That's going to be 10, 16. And then the Stinger Salvo is going to miss. So 10 wounds on them.
4 up. So I failed. That was 5. I failed that many.
How many is that?
That's 3 dead.
Hang on. There's actually more to this. So 6 of them. So the first one is going to kill a guy no matter what. And then that is 1 wound, so that's going to kill a guy.
These 2 guys are good.
That's going to kill a guy. And that's going to kill a guy.
Okay.
And then their charge distance of I think like 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah. So
They make it.
They're in.
Big ass roof.
Boop. This is where they ended up.
So 4 attacks.
Their attacks in. They did nothing in combat. He killed 1 in return. And then we have this fight over here. Gaunt's just dealt 5 wounds.
2 up.
And that's a reroll.
Roll a couple bad dice.
And yeah, they're good. Check minus 6.
People are ready. So we go back and forth.
So, oh yeah, 1
11.
runs away.
1 runs away.
Reanimate that one.
Turn 1, he hit with 3 rockets.
Just
6 wounds.
put that there.
I lost 1 guy in flush wounds.
You didn't fail morale tests.
You know what? There's prisoners. Okay.
That's at the end of the
You do
game.
get this.
No, because 1 is one of the odd numbers that Imitex on.
Oh yeah.
Which is
One of the odd numbers. So yeah, I don't have anything yet.
Do you want to discard psychological warfare? Since it's an
Yeah,
impossibility.
that's pretty much not gonna happen. So I'll discard that. Yeah.
Alrighty. And now we go into Tyranids. Turn 4? Turn 4.
Yes. Round 4. Yep.
Objectives: Devour. Behind enemy lines. Secure 5. And defend 3. So, end of movement phase. I walked out of combat here. He walked over. He's probably going to engage these guys in combat. Or this guy's just going to shoot them. So yeah, no psychic phase. And let's go straight to shooting. Okay, so now to take advantage of rule shenanigans. He's going to fire his Flamethrower and Stinger Salvo into them. Actually... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good, it's good. He's going to fire the Stinger Salvo into them, the Flamethrowers into here. Then he's going to fire the Flamer into there, and then the Stinger Salvo into there. So all in all, it's 3 Stinger Salvos into them, and the Flamer into them, and Flamer into them. So, the Stinger Salvo into... Actually, let's just do the Flamethrower. And this is into them, so that's 5 shots. Winning on 3s. That is all wounds, AP minus 1.
So
it's a
force.
It allows you to double comms.
So I failed 3.
Okay, this potentially could kill them. So first one is 1 damage, so that's killing 1. And then the last one is dealing 1 damage. So he's still alive with 1 wound.
Okay.
I had enough.
This guy.
2d6 flamethrowers into here. It's going to be
You
6.
can totally see the guy on the roof now. But he's totally scared.
That is terrible, but 2 wounds. AP minus 1 plus 1 for ruins.
So 3.
Makes both. And then
Wounding on a 5.
Stinger Salvo and Stinger Salvo is going to go into them.
half of my forces.
Okay, so one of the Stinger Salvos is paying attention. On 3s. That is all wounds, AP minus 1. So 3s.
20%?
Failed 1.
So one of them is going to get knocked over.
Alright, just anyone on top is fine.
I'm just going to put him back here. Close combat phase. He's going to charge in here. Does he make it? He does.
Alright. So 4 shots, need 6s, nothing.
You're down to 3.
Is your strength 6?
And then he's going to charge in.
I do not have a
He makes it as well. So these 2 did nothing to here. So his attack's back. I'm assuming you're putting him into the Malinthrow.
Yeah. 1 attack.
Minus 1 to hit.
So 4, okay, that's fine. And then toughness, so yeah. Right, because I'm strength 4.
He is toughness 5.
So it doesn't, yeah.
Yep. Alright. And then I'll do those attacks over there. End of the turn. We didn't deal any. I lost 2. They're in Synapse. They don't care. So I do get behind enemy lines. I did not destroy something in the fight phase. I'm going to hang on to that one. I think I'm going to discard Secure 5 because that's this one?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to discard it. And I started Defend 3.
So you got 1 point?
Yep. Alright, and with that, we go on to Necrons, turn 5.
Okay.
Objectives for the turn.
So we're up to, let me speak this, we're up to 5 now.
Yep.
So I get Slaughter the Living. 1 enemy unit was completely destroyed this turn. And secure objective 1.
Doomsday Arc has been scoring you so many points.
Oh yeah.
A few of these guys got resurrected, moved back from here. Over here, this guy did not get resurrected. My will be done over here. And they moved up to secure this objective. My will be done on him, and those 3 stayed still. So now we go into Psychic phase. Okay, that joke is old now. And now we go into Shooting phase. This one had to shoot and dealt 1 damage to here. Now this thing, all weapons, big cannon first into the same one.
So 3 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
Unless you have flying.
Oh, just
1
1
hit. 1 wound. And I have no save from that.
Okay, so d6 damage. 3.
Down to 3 wounds.
So the Gauss Flare.
These guys moved back to here with the intent of shooting him. But the Rippers were closer, and then they got annihilated. And now the Doomsday Arc is going to put all of its shots.
Well, no, see, I can't shoot into him.
Yeah, because that's slightly closer.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to shoot him into here.
Do you want to shoot the weakened one?
Yeah, I can't see how many wounds he has.
7.
Oh, he has 7? Okay, then yeah, him. Everything into him.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So big gun. 1 shot.
No.
Oh wow. The Gauss Flare dropped it down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
And now I'm guessing the third one's doing the same thing.
Same exact thing.
Rude.
Shots, just
2 shots. Hitting on 3s. You can roll a 1 and a 2. Oh. That's a wound. Anything higher than a 2. I'll kill it. Does it explode? Oh no, it can only hit this. For 1 wound, so that's not that bad. And he dies.
Alright.
Last but not least, this right here. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. On the off chance that it makes some 6s. 3 dead. Yeah. I'm actually going to make sure 1 stays close.
Okay, do you want to pile him around?
No, I need to stay a little bit further away. And with the Tyranids, at about... Okay, what is the score currently?
Well, before I score mine?
Yep.
Okay. We are at 5, 6, 7 me to 2, 4, 6 you.
Okay, so I am scoring Defend 3.
What, we're doing end of turn scoring now?
Yeah.
So you get 2 points?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, then let me... So I secure objective 1. That's the Doomsday Arc. I slaughter the living because I killed a unit.
Yep.
Objective 3 was... Oh, where he is. That's not going to happen yet.
No, and I scored that one.
That's end of turn, and I'm still waiting for them. So that's it. So I got 2 more. So I'm at 3, 6, 9, and you're at 3, 6, 7, 8. So 9 to 8.
So I've... And you also got Kingslayer. So I think it's safe to call this game with my 2 monsters remaining.
Yeah.
At most, I can toast these guys. And
Depending on what you draw for objectives, though.
Yeah. So I think it's safe to call this game. It was an amazing game. Really, really beautifully painted Necrons. I love them. This guy, his ball has remained safe.
Nobody's messed with it yet.
Yeah, I know, right? Imotech has a bunch of new pets now.
Yeah, he's going to keep them around for a while.
Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this battle report, please be sure to check out the other ones on the channel, as well as some of the Ransom Rambles series. I cover a load of different topics. If you enjoyed, please check all the links in the description down below. There you can follow me on all sorts of social media, including Twitch, Twitter, everything, Facebook, yeah. Anyway, if you guys are super awesome, you can join my Patreon. Patreon goes a long way to help supporting the channel, especially being that I have to drive over an hour to come out and play. It's a lot of gas money. And if you guys are awesome, there's also going to be a giveaway on my Patreon very soon. As always, I'm NornQueenAlexis. I love you guys. Bye.